WFL fame.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. We don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Here we go. 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
18.
Here's Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And here's the 1st carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. and it's probably a touchdown.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. For the rookie Higgins, the second pick of the second round, he has his first NFL touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign.
All right. Tony.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3. On play action, Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
21 yards.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
All right. 18. Hey!
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
18.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be fourth down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From 29. Here's second down and 7. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Matt Ariza now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
All right.
Here's Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Third and a yard.
Mother swap.
Stroud. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Tony.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, In this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They will work the middle with Mixon. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll run with Nixon. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Over. 18. That's it. Robin.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
All right. 18. That's it.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is caught. What a throw. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7.
This ball, Texans 10, Chiefs 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
First down, Houston.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
31. Here is second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
Throwing is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On second down, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Pacheco. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
Texans 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
First down.
He'll drop to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. On the right side, and Kirk's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. Kraft trying to rally the troops and get them to the line quickly.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
19 tackles.
They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Out, right. 19. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal
at the 6-yard line.
One final throw before the break. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Bearbear to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Chiefs, 14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.